what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Last night they had a bad one a mile or two down the road. Well, my buddy walked out and left his woman burning out of control. Well, I was down there in about an hour or so with a little mouth to mouth. She was ready to go. I'm the fireman, that's my name. They call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Burn them up now. Get too hot to just give me a call. I'm the fireman, that's my name. They call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. My name.
let them in, Peter, for they are very tired. Give them couches where the angels sleep, and light those fires. Let them wake whole again to brand new dawns, fired by the sun, not wartime's bloody guns. And may their peace be deep. Remember where the broken bodies lie. God knows how young they were to have to die. Well, God knows how young they were to have to die. Give them things they like, let them make some noise. Give dance hall bands, not golden harps, to these our boys. And let them love Peter, for they've had no time. They should have bird songs and trees and hills to climb, the taste of summer in a ripe and pear, and girls sweet as meadow wind with flowing hair. And tell them how they are missed, but say not to fear, it's gonna be alright with us down here. And let them in, Peter. Oh no, they are very tired. Give them couches where the angels sleep, and light those fires. Let them wake whole again to brand new dawns, and fired by the sun, not wartime's bloody guns. May their peace be deep. Remember where the broken bodies lie. God knows how young they were to have to die. Tell them how they are missed, but say not to feel, it's gonna be alright with us down here.
I feel so alone, I can't seem to find my way out of this low. No, it don't seem right. I didn't have the chance to say goodbye. In the silent space, I close my eyes, I can hear you say that it's alright. My world's such an empty place tonight, 'cause I know that it's all part of life. I wish I had the chance to say goodbye. Yeah, I still miss you, so hard to see through the tears I cried. Yeah, I still need you, 'cause I don't want to, if I don't have to, ever let you go. How long must I hold on? God only knows. As the time goes by, it gets a little easier. easier to smile. No, I'll never forget everything that you said. You said it's alright, it's all part of life. I wish I had the chance to say goodbye. Yeah, I still miss you, so hard to see through the tears I cry. Yeah, I still need you, 'cause I don't want to, if I don't have to, ever let you go. How long must I hold on? God only knows. Lots of love, it will never fade if you keep on looking up. The world around you's a better place if you believe in love. 'Cause I know that it's all part of life. I wish I had the chance to say goodbye. Yeah, I still miss you, so hard to see through the tears I cried. But I still need you, 'cause I don't want to, if I don't have to, ever let you go. How long must I hold on? How long must I hold on? How long must I hold on? God only knows. God only knows. God only knows. God only knows.
From where I'm standing, Lord, it's so hard for me to see where this is going and where you're leading me. I wish I knew how. All my fears and all my questions are gonna play out in a world I can't control. When I'm lost in the mystery, to you my future is a memory. 'Cause you're already there, you're already there, standing at the end of my life, waiting on the other side. And you're already there, you're already there. From where you're standing, Lord, you see a grand design that you imagine when you breathed me into life, and all the chaos comes together in your hands like a masterpiece, hey, of your picture perfect plan. When I'm lost in the mystery, to you my future is a memory. 'Cause you're already there, you're already there, standing at the end of my life, waiting on the other side. And you're already there, you're already
I can only imagine what it will be like when I walk by your side. I can only imagine what my eyes will see when your face is before me. I can only imagine. Yeah. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine when that day comes and I find myself standing in the sun. I can only imagine when all I would do is forever worship you. I can only imagine, yeah. I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. I can only imagine when all I would do is forever worship you. I can only imagine.
On and on and on and on and on she goes, and where she stops, no one really knows. Everybody's got a problem, so it seems.